You know, I went back through a lot of books that I've read, and there are a tremendous amount of books on leadership. And then what I thought of is, you know, when I was first coming out of school, most of those books, I didn't have any context of the work environment to really understand what they were telling me as far as leadership from a business standpoint. And a lot of our books that you'll find were that. So I thought about, well, what are the things that I would have really needed to know, that I could understand, that I could assimilate as far as leadership? And I thought back, and it's a book I read quite a while ago, but it was by Jack Welch, Straight from the Gut. And it was about the changes within General Electric when he came in, that he had to change the industry. He had to change the way they thought about doing business. And he had a very unique principle where he knew there was a bell curve of performance, and the upper 20% were going to be high performers, top performers, and he was going to reward them. But there was a 10% below that he was just going to get rid of. And there was a lot of controversy and his entire thing. But I think the thing that would help the student who reads this type of book is he didn't come from a business environment. He was doing things that when you say straight from the gut, it was somewhat of what he'd learned, somewhat of what he felt, but it was his value system, it was his perceptions, it was his communication that helped him to lead this. And he also knew that he didn't always make friends by what he said and did. But he also talks in the book about how the changes he made impacted the environment within the business. So I think that for a person just coming out of school who's looking for leadership and is going into the work environment, this gives them an idea of what not only the work environment is like, but those people who are going to be leaders in their companies are going to do these things, and they're going to hear all different people say different things about it. There's always more to the decision. There's always more to the action. And it's something that they can learn of how they can integrate into the company and understand management's perception and help them obviously then communicate that much better at all levels within the company, internally and externally.